Alright, Shalom Akim, Yahweh Shem Yahshua, Waharakah, Kodash, Barakatham. Before heading out the camp, just want to do a quick sit down, and basically go into constantly enduring and doing the works. Alright? Because Yahweh Shem Yahshua called us into this thing to basically do his will, fulfill the lots that he had us coming to. Alright, because according to the scriptures, Yahweh Shem Yahshua directed the steps of men. Alright, so therefore you can't really play out. I'm not gonna say play out, but you can't choose the lot that you want to fulfill. You can't just come into this world and do what you want to do. Alright, so as of now, and even the 4 times, everyone comes back doing exactly what Yahweh Shem Yahshua instructed them to do. Alright, in our case, the hopeful elect. Alright, and the men of Great Millstone, from El Tahon down, and we of that number. Our lot is to go out on the highways and proclaim these good things to the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and natives. All right, and tell them who they are according to the scriptures. All right, give them free their minds by telling them we are the Lord's chosen people. All right, we have a kingdom that's being given unto us. All right, for our inheritance and our inheritance only. All right, telling them that these heathenistic nations that troubled us, they have to give account for everything whenever our great king comes back. All right, but before all that can happen, us men, we have to go out on the highways and hedges and do this work. All right, we have to put in work. All right. Alright, this is on Matthew 9:37. It says, "Then said he unto his disciples, the harvest truly is plenteous, but the laborers are few." Alright, so it's a whole lot of work that needs to be done. Alright, going out on the highways and hedges, doing live shows, brothers have been constantly doing. Alright, and endure through it. Alright, you're supposed to desire to do the will of Yahweh Shem Yahshua. Alright, no matter what. Alright, it says, but the laborers are few, because what? It's many are called but few are chosen. It's many of us that has been called into this thing. You have to show forth your fruit. Alright, it's only gonna be a remnant of people that's gonna be saved. All right, so just for that, just knowing that right there, you have to also want to push more and more for Yahweh Shem Yahshua. All right, because the scripture said that the elect are gonna scarcely be saved. All right, so how much more, these guys that's not doing no work at all. You can't like just referring it to a job, because what? Hey, this is our first priority. All right, this is our main job, our main focus. All right. If you go on a job and you just want to stay for this amount of time, you can't be expecting to get that whole check for what you put in or what you didn't put in. All right. Likewise with this truth. All right. Likewise with this truth. If you don't put no work in, you expecting to just inherit the kingdom and not go through anything, and you got another thing coming for you. You in for a rude awakening, just like these 2/3 that's out here, these nigga women also, and everybody else that's not trying to take heed, of the nation of Israel. All right, because this thing isn't for these heathens. All right, although we do go out on the highways and condemn the heathens and give them their judgment, but this thing isn't for them. All right. Read that again. It says, "Then said he unto his disciples, the harvest truly is plenteous, but the laborers are few." All right, in that harvest, what are we doing? We are gathering and sowing plants. All right, we gathering together the elect through the spirit power of Yahweh Shem Yahshua. All right, that's what we're here for, to gather the remnant that's going to be saved. All right. This is Luke 10:19. Behold, I give unto you power to tread on serpents and scorpions. All right, and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall by any means hurt you. All right, because when we go on those highways and hedges, and we're going to come against those scorpions. All right, but what? And the Lord said He's going to give us power to tread on them. All right. I'm going to continue on. It says, notwithstanding, in this rejoice not that the spirits are subject unto you, but rather rejoice because your names are written in heaven. All right, so Yahweh Shem Shai give us the control. All right, and He's working through His men and speaking through His men as His holy vessels. All right, to wake up those brothers that that has demons on them, to where they can be converted and transformed. All right, into those new creatures. All right, this is what this scripture is talking about, because in the book, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna just jump right to the point. This is Ezekiel 25. It says, and they, whether they were here, going back to those scorpions and serpents, it says, and they, whether they were here or whether they were forbear, for they are a rebellious house, yet shall know that there had been a prophet among them. All right, and thou, son of man, be not afraid of them, neither be afraid of their words. Though briars and thorns be with thee, and thou dost dwell among scorpions, be not afraid of their words. All right, because you're gonna come against whenever you're on those highways and hedges. All right, and that's why the elders and apostles and the elders of the camps and also the scriptures teach that you have to be apt to teach in order to go out there. All right, because you're going to come up against crafty scorpions. You're going to come up against those crafty Christian pastors that think that they know what they basically talking about. All right, but when you truthfully worship and stand in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai, that you're gonna be it's gonna be easy for you to just just destroy them, through the spirit. All right, but even the Lord was telling Isaiah, all right, don't be scared to go out there. Don't be scared to go out there. Likewise, in this situation, say don't be scared to go up against those scorpions. Go out there and according to Isaiah 58:1. All right, cry loud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show thy people their transgression. Go out there and show them their transgression. They might not want to hear, but the hell with them. This is the truth. All right, this is our job. All right, we are set forth the apostles' last. All right, to go out there and wake up our people, condemn the wicked. All right, and prophesy. All right, as prophets. All right, because that's the job of prophets. All right, we have to go out and prophesy and tell them things that's going to come before it happens. All right, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, continuing on, I'm going to start at verse 6. It says, and thou, son of man, be not afraid of them, neither be afraid of their words. Though briars and thorns be with thee, and thou dost dwell among scorpions, be not afraid of their words. Nor be dismayed at their looks, though they be a rebellious house. And thou shalt speak my words unto them. All right. And we're going out there and being hated for every man's name, by every man's for Yahweh Shai's namesake. All right. And you supposed to love that. All right. Because these are not our words. All right. These are the Heavenly Father's words. All right. It says whether they were here or whether they will forbear, because you're going to have some that hear and you're going to have some that take heed. All right, and you're going to have some that just totally despise Yahweh Shem Shai. And those are going to be the ones that's always going to try to come in the end and be destroyed. All right, because it's going to be too late then for them. It says, for they are most rebellious. This is 2 Corinthians 13:5. It says, examine yourselves whether ye be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves, how that Yahweh Shai HaMashiach is in you, except ye be reprobates. All right, so you're supposed to examine yourselves and see if you're in the spirit or not. All right. Are you worthy to keep your hand on this plow for Yahweh Shem Yahshai? Are you worthy to obtain that crown that's going to be given to the elect men in that day of the deliverance? All right? You have to sit back and really examine yourself. All right? Are you doing the works? Are you going out? Are you trying your damnedest to get out there and go to camp? All right? Are you putting up your videos? Are you studying? All right? Are you being around the brotherhood? All right? Because that's a form of works also. All right? Charity to brothers if need be. All right? That's a form of work. It says, know ye not your own selves? Because you personally know if you messing up or not. All right? You know if you're not doing what you're supposed to do. It says how the Yahweh Shai, Hamashiach is in you. Because if the Lord is in you, and you're going to put on that whole armor. All right? You're going to put on as being of the elect. All right? It says, except you be reprobates. And this is the definition, the regular definition for reprobate. It says an unprincipled person. All right? An unprincipled person. And you could tie this into school. All right? An unprincipled person is always going to be in trouble. All right? Not taking heed, not listening. All right? Continuing on, it says this is the Christian theology definition. It says a sinner who is not of the elect and it says a sinner who is not of the elect and is predestined to damnation. All right, because I brought it out earlier that you can't do what you want to do. You can't have the lot that you want to have. All right, because Yahweh Shem Yahshai is going to grab different brothers from different walks of life, all right, and bring them into this thing, all right. But if you're a reprobate, you will be considered as a sinner who is not of the elect, you know, and who is predestined to damnation. Yahweh Shem Yahshai has many lots for a multitude or variety of lots for every person that's walking this planet, all right. And you don't want to be one of those who are predestined for damnation. All right, predestined for destruction, predestined to die by famine, the pestilence or plagues that's going to come upon the face of America. All right, you don't want to do that. All right, just seeing this, you should want to push harder. All right, it says unprincipled, bad, rugged, wicked, shameless. All right. Going to you being real prideful. All right. It says immoral, degenerate, and reprobate behavior. All right. Whew, man. I'm gonna continue on to verse 6. This is Second Corinthians 13:6. All right. It says, "But I trust that ye shall know that we are not reprobates." All right. Now I pray to the Most High that ye do no evil, not that we should appear approved, but that ye should that ye should do that which is honest, though we be as reprobates. For we can do nothing against the truth, but for the truth. All right, because you're gonna have many different parts of their body. You're gonna have many different parts of their body, but when you examine yourself, you have to question yourself. What part of the body am I? All right. What am I contributing to the body? All right. How am I bringing good to the body of Yahweh Shem Yahshai? All right. What goods am I doing to have us brothers unified? All right. Have this camp come together. What am I doing to wherefore we can have another brother come into this thing? All right. Hey, that's our mission objective. All right. Doing what's good for the body of Yahweh Shem Yahshai. All right, actually putting ourselves to the side. It says, we can do nothing against the truth before the truth. All right, because if you're not doing anything for the truth, what are you doing? You know, what are you doing? Those are going to be those ones that's predestinated for damnation. All right. Those that's without a shadow of doubt, these people are going to be destroyed. You know, it's no chance with them. And just seeing that definition, that goes to show you, you know, Of course, hey, us brothers know this, but for ones that don't know it, hey, Yahweh Shemashai created some people just to be destroyed. You know, and just like he ordained the elect to come out and be prophets, he ordained them to be destroyed. All right, according to 2 Corinthians in the 9th chapter, Salakia, 2nd Esdras in the 9th chapter. All right, this is Hebrews 11:6. It says, but without faith, it is impossible to please him. All right, because without having that portion of faith, you won't go out there on the highways and hedges and do this work of Yahweh Shem Yahshua. All right, without having that faith, you won't even go out there. All right, it's no belief. All right, it says, for he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that seek diligent, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. All right, because to those elect men, Yahweh Shem Yahshua is going to reward those men with salvation. All right, those men that has faith, those men that's going to endure through the many different temptations that they have to go through in this captivity that we're in. All right, until the end. It's in James 2:14. It says, what doth it profit, my brother, though a man say he have faith and have not works? Can faith save him? If a brother or a sister be naked and destitute of daily food, and one of you say unto them, depart in peace, be ye warm and filled, notwithstanding ye give them not those things which are needful to the body, but doth it profit? All right, it says, even so, faith, if it had not works, is dead, being alone. All right, so you have to go in there you have to go out, man, and do this work. All right, you have to put up them live shows. All right, if you love Yahweh Shem Yahshua, feed his flock. All right, feed the flock. Do the will. All right, you can't pick and choose what you want to do when you come into this truth. All right, if your job is holding the camera, hey, do that. You know, Yahweh Shem Yahshua seen that you was made perfectly for that. All right, brothers on signs, brothers bringing it out. Readers. Hey, we all make up one body. All right, every part of that body is needed. All right, that's why the scriptures tell you that. Hey, don't go tell you can't go tell this brother if that his part of the body isn't needed. All right, because there's bullshit. All right. Continuing on in verse 18, it says, yea, a man say thou hast faith, and I have works. Show me thy faith without thy works, and I will show thee my faith by my works. All right. So we show our faith by going out and proclaiming this beautiful word that Yahweh Shem Yahshua had delivered unto us. All right. Because what, Yahweh Shem Yahshua, and the scriptures tell you, my men are going to stand up boldly for me. You know, no matter what, they're going to stand boldly through it all. All right. They're going to beat up against those thorns and those scorpions. All right. Look at the apostles and prophets of old. You know, and they got down. You know, if needed be. You know, if need be, they got down for Yahweh Shem Yahshua. All right. And those same men are here today. All right, standing boldly. It says, verse 19. All right. It says, thou believest that there is one power. Thou does well. The devils also believe and tremble. But wilt thou know, O vain man, that faith without works is dead? Was not Abraham our father justified by works when he had offered Isaac his son upon the altar? All right. Hey, that was a form of showing. Abraham, that was a form of showing his works. All right, when he put Isaac on that chopping block, you know, that showed that he really trusted and believed in Yahweh Shem Yahshua. All right, he knew that he was gonna get many more sons. You know, that showed his faith in the Lord. Verse 22: seest thou how faith wrought his works, and by works was faith made perfect? All right. I'm gonna grab just a quick precept. Grab a quick precept. I'm gonna read that one more time. verse 22. It says, "Seest thou how faith wrought with his works, and by works was faith made perfect." All right, so by him showing that he was willing to sacrifice his son, hey, that increased his faith. All right, that boosted up his faith even more. It made it perfect, to the highest extent. That showed that he really trusted in the Lord. All right, and with that, I'm gonna grab this James 1:1. It says, James, a servant of the Most High and of the Lord Yahushua HaMashiach, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad greet. All right, my brother, count it all joy when ye fall into diverse temptations, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience. But let patience have a perfect work, that ye may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing. All right. Yeah. So hey, that's right to the point. Hey, when you go through things, you have to endure through it. All right. Our father Abraham, when he put up his son on the chopping block, he endured through it. All right. He totally endured through it. He was like, hey, I know that I really trust and believe in Yahweh Shema Shai. Hey, this what it has to be, then hey, this what it is. Ain't no turning back. This is James 1:22. It says, "But be ye doers of the word, and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves." All right, you don't want to do that, because you will be put to death for it. All right, you can't just be a hearer of the word. All right, if Yahweh Shema Shai called you into this thing to do His will, amen, do it. Spirit dropping you to tell a brother about this truth, do it. All right, do it. We have we have many examples throughout the scriptures. All right, on how they did the will of Yahweh Shema Shai perfectly. All right, perfect. Even though it's some brothers that didn't want to do it. But what Yahweh Shema Shai said, I didn't ask you to do this. I commanded you. I didn't ask you to go out. The Lord didn't say, I think you should go out today and prophesy. No, the Lord said, I commanded you. So in other words, get your ass up, get up out there, and work. Get your ass up, go out there and search out for the elect. All right, it's still the season of fishing. It's still the season of fishing. All right, throw the reels out there. Some fish you catch, you're gonna have to throw them back in the water. All right, point blank period. Some fish you catch, you're gonna good for a little while. And I gotta throw it back out. All right, but you gotta know that. Salaki, let me call you right back. Yeah, Salaki, you gotta know that every fish that you catch, every fish won't be brung in. All right, it's many different baits also. All right, I was just bringing this out with one of the brothers, the brother Yeshua in our camp. All right, because that brother loves to fish. All right, and I was basically explaining to him, because he knows more about fishing than I do. All right, but I was telling the brother it's going to be more different baits. All right, just like you have a variety of baits in fishing, and you have a variety of baits in this truth. All right, when you're trying to reel those brothers in, some brothers might be caught or railed in to do the chapter of Deuteronomy. All right, some brothers are going to be railed in through fear. All right, but the objective is to rail those fishes in. All right, and that's why we go out on the highways week in, weekend out, day in, day out, putting up live shows, trying to make our call to election sure and get those elect brothers sealed so that destruction can come upon the face of America full-fledged. All right, because we got a kingdom that we ready to put our hands on. We ready to be rulers. All right, but before we can get to that, we have to go out and do this will and endure through whatever comes our way. All right, for Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. So with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua. Double honor to the elders and apostles, great millstone and well, and much peace, safety, and blessings throughout the elect throughout the four winds, pushing this truth in sincerity and diligence. Shalom. Kwam Yasharala.